Okay, here it is, the quick demo. I was going to do a long drawn out sucker, and edit it. But then I decided I wasn't going to keep it, so I'd do a short video. And I'll tell you why I wasn't going to keep it. And then I just turned it on and it started sounding amazing. And I said, well, maybe I will keep it. So the moral of the story is to give everything at least a day or two before you decide against it or for it. But as you can see, I'm really going to be comparing. It's going to be a kind of a shootout between the Fulltone Ultimate Octave, which has two different types of fuzz, versus the Germanium mini fuzz face. I was going to play around and do different types of hookups. I've already hooked it up after the wah-wah, and for some reason my fuzzes just never sound good after the wah-wah. And I actually tried to add a buffer. I thought the buffer's what caused the problems. I added the buffer to the wah-wah, and that sounded even worse, so I took it out. But it just seems better if the fuzz is before the wah-wah. This particular area 51 anyway. But I moved my plexi panel so you probably get a little bit more sound, and I almost blew myself out of the room. Jeez. Right now I've got the thing maxed out. You can see both knobs even though they don't line up correctly. That's one thing. Fit and finish. I don't know. This little plastic was about ready to come off. I pushed it down and they didn't have it underneath the washer here on the foot switch. I kind of pushed that down. And so, you know, they throw them together pretty quick. But I mean, I got it for $84.78 or something, 15% discount on, I don't know, the Pyramax or Pyramix. If you watch the YouTube video, you can actually, I think it's the first one that shows up under reviews. But right now I'm going to go through the black vintage 1964 Strat that has pretty weak pickups, but it works good on effects. Then I'll probably switch to the hotter 1966 pickups on this Candy Apple Red Strat. This is my Hendrix Strat, all equipped with wang bar. The reason and this one's tuned down a half step to E flat. The reason I was thinking, you can see my board's cramped. I don't really have a space for it. I can't put it over here because this is after the wah-wah. I was going to get rid of the super trim, and then I decided, I'm going to keep it. Okay, everything fits right now, and I really don't want to mess with my board. So if I do keep it, which I may keep it for a little longer, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. It does have its place. You'll see here in a second. What else was I going to tell you? No, the main reason I wasn't going to keep it is it just didn't drive my amp and my guitar into screaming feedback like the Ultimate Octave did. I think the Ultimate Octave must have more gain. It does have volume, tone, and fuzz. This is just volume and fuzz. But I guess the silicone-based fuzz, this one, he just built it with a little bit more gain, I think, which really gives me that feedback. This one I had a hard time getting to feedback, but as soon as I turned it on just now, it was pretty crazy. So you'll hear the difference. I'm going to go back and forth right now between these two, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully I don't blow the camera away. Put it up here. Aim it kind of over here. See what happens. This is kind of crazy, I'll tell you. Holy crap. I think I'll keep it. That's enough demo. Oh, man, I hope it came out okay. It sounded good in here, I can tell you that. I don't think I've ever heard it sound like that. So, I guess it's a keeper. Like I said, give it more than 24 hours because I was about ready to ship it back. The very end, when I got the crazy stuff, I kicked in the Ultimate Octave. I had both of them going at the same time. But, man, now I gotta go to the ear doctor, get my ears fixed. Hope you enjoyed it. I did have the Vibroverb on too, so you get a little bit of a stereo effect. Talk to you later.